2, 1.
Alright, by the show of hands, how many of you have wanted to attend an event with a friend, or you wanted to go buy a juicy In-N-Out burger, but then you checked your bank account app on your phone and you realized you couldn't do that?
Me too.
I think we all have that problem. So according to an article called Facts About Youth Financial Knowledge and Capability, retrieved on November 11, 2016, it stated that the average debt was about $18,000, and in 2014 it rose to $28,000 after graduating college. Finances are the main function of our needs. Everyone needs them, such as for doing shopping, to provide for family or your needs, or to go to activities, or for schooling. And then lastly, the main thing, food. By learning about finance, it will give you a deeper understanding on how to manage your money properly and give yourself a good knowledge on how to prepare yourself for future finances in the future. In high school, I was in the Business Academy for 4 years, and in there I learned about different finances and different situations that I would soon have later on in life. And as a future career in business finance, it will give me a better understanding on how to set myself up for the future and be prepared for every finance that came my way. Students should learn about finance in order to get a better understanding on how to manage their money and make sure that they take care of all their expenses needed in the future. First, I will tell you how you could eliminate how finance can help you eliminate debt. Second, I will tell you how finance can help you manage your money. And third, I will explain how finance can help create a better future for all of us. According to an article called U.S. Fed News Service on August 27, 2007, it talks about how most students had no knowledge on finances. There could be many reasons why students did not have any knowledge, and they should gain knowledge on the finances. Due to the lack of knowledge, many students or anyone could suffer from very much debt. According to the article U.S. Fed News Service, many students didn't have a good understanding on about credit cards or loans, and they ended up with lots of debt even after college. With having no knowledge on finance, you can lead to missed payments or paying late, which can lead to a bad credit score. The article states how that people who do not have any knowledge on credit cards or loans will ruin their life because they miss the payments or they're not paying attention to the certain dates that it should be paid on. By learning about finance, it will give the students or anyone a better understanding on how to correctly handle all their money and expenses that they need to pay for. Now that I've told you how finance can help you eliminate debt, I will now talk about how finance can help you manage your money. According to an article by Tanya Caliban, published by the Titans Lair blogspot in 2012, it tells you how understanding about finances will give you a better future, will do you good in the future. Learning about the finance will give you different types of ways on how you can manage your money. In the article written by Tanya Caliban in 2012, it talks about how most students should start creating a good budgeting system. By creating a good budgeting system, it will help you to know how to correctly handle all your money that is coming your way. By doing so, it will help you set up for a good future in the end, helping you to manage all your money and all expenses. Most people do not have any knowledge on how to correctly manage their money. By managing your money, you will be able to set yourself up for good. By learning about finance and starting at an early age, you will be able to know how to properly manage your money. As a student, managing your money will be the key to a successful future in the end. In an article written by Paula Pant on April 23, 2014 by the Huffington Post, it stated different ways someone will be able to manage their money. Some of the ways were the envelope system, and it was having different envelopes and putting away the money into certain envelopes to keep track of all the bills that need to be paid. The second would be creating a budgeting system and making sure that you're keeping track of all the money and staying on top of all the payments. And lastly, it would be establishing a credit without putting too much expenses onto your credit card. Now that I told you how finance can help you manage your money, I will talk about how finance can help us better our future for all of us. By learning about finance, it will allow us to create a better future, not for only yourself, but for everyone. Gaining knowledge about finance will allow you to set yourself up for not only yourself, but for the country's finances. In general, learning about finance will do you good in the end. From the website by Callie Walsh on April 23rd, 2011 by Emerging EdTech, it stated that when you learn about finance, you'll be able to create a stable financial status for yourself. From a journal by J.S. Greenfield, by High School Journal in 2015, it stated how most students were able to know how to, when taking a class in high school, they were able to properly fill out the financial aid forms and many more that they needed in college. By learning so at an early age, you'll be able to handle all your expenses coming up in the college life. It is told that most students do not have any knowledge on that, so they end up getting really stuck on all the expenses that they have in the college. When you're young, starting at an early age, learning about finance, it will help you to create a better future for yourself. Now, when you're little, you start getting an allowance. That is when you should start gaining knowledge on how to properly handle your finances. Now that I told you about the positive impact finance can do for yourself, it is time for me to wrap up my speech. Finance is a major function of everyone's life, and in the future will help us out for everyone. First, I talked about how finance can eliminate all debt. Second, I told you how finance can help you manage your money. And third, I explained how finance can help provide for a better future for all of us. If you want to not stress about all your financial problems in the end, I suggest you register for a finance class next semester.